this Oilers team ever does makes a lick of fucking sense. Why did they go down 3-0 to the Florida Panthers? I don't know. They came back, forced a Game 7, and then their offense magically disappeared for that Game 7 after scoring, 16 goals in 3 games against the Panthers?
Yeah, against a goalie that looked like he could never be beaten again in Bobrovsky.
Didn't make a lick of sense.
No.
Why did Stuart Skinner suddenly outduel Jake Ottinger in the Western Conference Finals?
Who knows?
Doesn't quite make sense.
But he did.
He did.
Calvin Pickett came in and stole a game for you. That wasn't supposed to happen against Vancouver.
Yeah.
It did.
Honestly, nothing that this team ever does makes any sense whatsoever. So with that being the case, I wore my Hope Will Never Die sweater for the first time since last Stanley Cup final. Yeah. I did not wear it once over the summer. I did not wear it once during the regular season. You can go back, watch the shows, watch the lead breakdown. I seriously don't think I've worn it in 10 months. There's a reason it's our mantra, and it's because nothing ever makes sense in Edmonton.
No, it doesn't. But that's why we're all here for the ride.
I guess.
It's just what they are. And I think another reason to be optimistic too, and understand the frustration with Skinner, don't get me wrong. Mm-hmm. But surely they all can't play bad again, right?
Right?
Like, that's the thing. Like, and we'll go through it, but like, you look at the plays that they were making last night, they weren't even making the Kings like work that hard to score goals. The Kings were just getting great openings, taking opportunities when they came to them, and very opportunistic team. The Oilers didn't create those opportunities for themselves. I think being back on home ice is going to be pivotal. Being down 2-0, you're in a hole. There is no doubt about it. There's no sugarcoating it or glazing, as many people like to say in the chat. No glazing over this. But you can get out of it because you still have great players on this team who've just not shown up. Knobloch, the frustration, I get it. He's not exactly had a great first 2 games.
Yeah.
But he has shown an ability to turn this team around and push them in the right direction too. So I'm staying optimistic. Looked at what hotels look like in Jasper as well for the couple of weekends from now. We'll see.
Well, we'll see.
But for now, they're all refundable deposits.
You're a smart man. You're a smart man. Listen, remember when Mike Smith gave up 3 goals on 10 shots to the Calgary Flames in Game 1 of the BOA? We relived this series on Oilers Nation Radio recently, and it was like, well, I think the Flames are going to have our number here. And then the Oilers just won 4 straight games, and it was like, oh, son of a bitch. And Mike Smith went 970, 906 the next 2 games after that. Sometimes things just don't make sense. And again, if you're sitting here and you're worrying about how are they going to even win Game 5 in LA, if it gets to games, just one game at a time, this thing. Just what if you would have told an Oilers fan when they were down 3-0 to the Florida Panthers that, hey, by the way, this series is going 7, they would have called you insane. And I remember that because I saw all of you in the chat and we did this conversation in the Cup final. And listen, if you would have told an Oilers fan, I remember doing the Short for Giant pregame show with Frank during the BOA. After Game 1, Frank sat in between me and Jay, and he said, if any team has the ability to make this a short series, it's the Calgary Flames. If Edmonton wins, get ready for the long haul. And the Oilers turned it around 1-5. Like, again, sometimes doesn't make sense.
Harken back to a year ago. And Skinner gave up 9 goals in the first 2 games, and then he gave up 1 over the next 2. Don't give up on the Oilers team yet. I don't want to hang this all on Skinner because it's clearly not a goaltender problem. If he can be solid, and you go around any of the playoff series right now, goalies in this league right now are making 5 alarm bell saves across the league. Like, oh my gosh, what a save. They need that from Skinner. They don't need him to be okay and making most of the saves. And yeah, he could have had that one or maybe. No, he needs to be elite. And if he can do that at home, and I do think they're going to get a boost at home, and I think they're going to find their offense at home, and I think it's going to be one of those games where McDavid goes off. I just got that feeling. If it's 2-1 after tomorrow night, this is going to go at least 6.
What's up, Nation citizens? If you like that video, then you need to be subscribed to the Oilers Nation YouTube. Podcasts, live shows, exclusive interviews, and analysis. Everything you need from your favorite voices at Oilers Nation. And you don't want to miss any of it, so hammer that subscribe button.